Hello, gentlemen. It is me, George. I am here to educate, to elevate, and to motivate you to become a better you financially. So, today I'm speaking to the men only. That's why I'm saying hello, gentlemen. Because today I'm going to speak about a topic that is near and dear to many, and that is how to date with limited finance. Remember, if you are just doing your financial moves in your 20s, I know that indeed, because of the plans that you have made, it is indeed difficult to be able to do certain things because of limited finance, as all your money goes into your investments. So today I'm going to help you on having several date ideas that have a high return but have less investment in terms of money. So guys, ensure that indeed as you send your money towards your investments, that your social life does not die. And that is why I'm here to be able to give you several data ideas that are going to help you as you square down and as you cut down on your expenses and increase your investments. You don't have to spend a million. You don't have to take loans or get credit cards to be able to do these date ideas. So the first thing you could be able to do, ladies, not ladies, gentlemen, the first thing you could be able to do is to go on art exhibitions. Art exhibitions are free of charge. Look at your local area. Look at art exhibitions that are on display. The paintings and the sculptures and such things, they are usually free on display. Pick a day and take the significant other. Go with her and go and watch and see these paintings. In fact, be so consumed at looking at these paintings and look at the strokes of the paint and the intention of the artist and the colors and the theme. Speak about those things. One of the things that you will realize is the lady will be fascinated by looking at you, at having such detail and attention to these paintings. You might not know it, but they will start thinking in their minds that this guy takes a lot of effort and takes time to be able to understand. He's the kind of person who gives attention to details. Men, you need to take the time and look at those sculptures. And if the artist is around, ask them, what is your intention? What is the desire? What is the theme? Be so involved in these artworks. And there are so many opportunities and so many exhibitions where art is available. Go there and see. So take your time and go and explore this art. It is free of charge. You don't have to spend millions, and you can be able to entertain yourself. It might look boring at first, but once you get into the going on of an art exhibition and paintings and sculptures, it is sincerely entertaining. Remember that what you cannot make for financial spending in terms of dates, you make up for by having charm. So invest in being charming. And one of the charming dates is the ones that I have said, where you go and look at art. Show her that you appreciate art and you appreciate a creative kind of a thing. So this is one of the dates that is not going to cost you money. After the date, go and have some tea or some coffee and some cake in a nice and cheap place and talk about this art. Explore this art. So speak about such things on that date, and you will spend very little. In fact, it will only be the tea or the coffee and the cake. Ensure that you go after lunch so that you do not spend on lunch, and so that you have time to look at this art and enjoy. And ensure that you leave before suppers. You want to cut down on your spending. So that is one of the dates that you could be able to go to that is almost free. One of the other things that you could be able to do is take her on a picnic. In fact, take her on a morning picnic. Not too early and not lunchtime. Arrange a basket. Arrange a blanket, a colorful blanket. Go somewhere in a free park, in a free garden with a few flowers and grass here and there. Lay it down. Have a basket with those small types of bread. Have several types of jam. Orange marmalade, berry jams, several spreads. Have the cheapest cheese you can be able to get. Have some grapes, have some apples. Make it a sophisticated breakfast with a little budget. You don't have to spend millions. Don't go the ham way. There are many other options you could be able to explore. So check what she eats and does not eat, and ensure that your basket is filled with things that are not going to break your bank. So men, ensure that you take her from around 10 and enjoy such a wonderful meal and have a walk later on. You don't have to break the bank to entertain the lady. In fact, she will be feeding off the palm of your hands, literally. Then the other thing that you need to do, don't take her on dates every day, every day. Give her time to marinate. Give her time to speak to her friends and talk about this guy who takes her on art exhibitions and picnics, and the kind of guy who is unique and not the ordinary Joe who takes her for drinks. So ensure that you do these dates and space them out for a week. In fact, if you take her on a Sunday, ensure that on Monday you do not speak too much. On Tuesday you do not speak. Give her time to marinate in the date that she just went. The biggest thing that causes men to spend a lot of money is that they do too many dates too quickly. In fact, do maximum 4 in a month. The ones that you actually go out. It is cheaper to call and ask how you're doing than to go out on dates that are going to spend money on you on the weekdays. So ensure that you are going on as few dates as possible. Also giving her time to marinate in your moves. Remember when she speaks to her friends and they try to figure this guy out. Today they have gone on an art exhibition. Tomorrow they have gone on a picnic. You have gone on a picnic. They're trying to figure it out. The more you are a topic of discussion in the table of the ladies, the more interesting you are. And remember, you're spending even less. So what are the other things that you could be able to do? Take her on an open mic event, a karaoke thing, or a comedy club where people perform for free and try to make jokes, where they are trying to capture talent and to be able to encourage people and building people to have confidence to speak in public. Those events are almost free. In fact, the only cost is the few sodas and drinks that you may be able to take while you are there. So ensure that you take her there. Usually they take for hours and hours, sometimes 3 hours. And you could be surprised that some very funny people are actually there. You could be surprised that some of these open mics have some poetry nights where you could be able to enjoy some beautiful poetry. Ladies and gentlemen, you could even buy a CD and encourage a local artist, and it is cheap. And it is one of the things that is going to make her excited about meeting you, because you help her explore certain things that many people don't think about. And remember, you're not breaking the bank while doing it. So the other thing that you could be able to do is take her on the local theater shows. The ones that are not expensive, the ones that have few celebrities, the ones that people are trying to start out. Usually you find some of them are very entertaining because they are raw. They are limited editions. And so they have such raw content and so such beautiful kind of acting. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you're there to cut costs. And you are also there so that you can be able to enjoy an experience. And I can assure you that those cheap theater shows, the ones that are locally available, trying to nurse and encourage local talent, have beautiful plays. Well thought out. And remember, even if they make mistakes here and there, it's also part of the process that you enjoy as you feel ashamed on their behalf and see how your lady reacts. Those are very unique dates you can be able to take your lady. So the other thing that you could be able to do is take her to see a sunset somewhere. I'm sure there is a high point somewhere near your area that is usually free of charge. In fact, take her there and speak about the future. Speak about your plans and your ambitions. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, a man who is ambitious is as attractive as a lady who is gracious, because they show that they are confident. They show that they are ambitious and they are willing. And this lady might want to be part of your journey. Remember, you sell every time you go on a date. You are selling. You are a salesperson. So you are selling your vision and ambition. And remember, she might just want to plug into your vision and ambition. So ensure that you take her on a sunset thing. In fact, do your research and find out when the skies are usually the most dramatic, and take her to be able to see a sunset. Enjoy a small picnic watching the sunset. It is free of charge. The other thing you could be able to do, every time you go on this date, ensure that you drop her at her place. It might cost little, but your time, but it will reap great rewards. This habit of leaving your lady to take herself on public transport to her place is killing your points. Ensure that you earn your points. Drop her safely at home. Watch her walk away to her place. It is cheap and it is going to gain you great points. So, gentlemen, why do you need to spend millions to entertain a lady? Remember, if a lady is only entertained by millions, maybe she is not the kind of lady you need to go with in your journey of life. Remember, you don't have to break the bank. As you make your moves in your 20s, you can be able to get and be able to scheme and get to separate the ladies who are the chaff from the ladies who are the wheat. So remember, gentlemen, these are tips that are going to help you and are going to make your journey even more enjoyable. This kind of dates, try them out. Remember, they will make you great points with the ladies. They will also ensure that you separate the wheat from the chaff, the ladies who are there for the show and the money. And they are going to enable you to be able to score great points with minimal financial implications on your budget. So, gentlemen, I hope that I have been helpful to you. If I have been helpful to you, you can be able to like this video. You can also share some additional tips for the men. Remember, we are here to help you. Where I have been able to be successful, why should I not help you? So if you can be able to help a brother to be able to cut down their cost in dating as they build their financial nest egg, please do leave a comment and encourage someone. So remember to subscribe to the channel, to like this video, and to leave a comment. Enjoy your day.